everyone. Today I have two of Wang's family's most favorite noodle dishes to share with you. I would like to borrow this occasion to pay tribute to the city, Winnipeg. I have been living for last 20 years. And I would like to thank for the Winnipeg people. They've been so nice for us since we've been coming here. And I think, as everybody knows, Chinese people are rice eater. And Chinese feel good when we eat rice, when we have rice dishes on the table. But for Northern Chinese people, we even feel better if the dinner table have some noodle dishes or some pancake dishes. And today, these two great noodle dishes is from my husband's mother-in-law. She said she's old enough. She doesn't want to cook anymore. So she gave her recipe to me. Today, I'm very, very pleased, very, very happy to share this two recipes with you. The first one we call Cha-Jiang noodle. And Cha-Jiang, some people said it's original spaghetti, like who always like to say. Marco Polo transferred this dish to Italy. I hope the Italian accept. Anyway, my concept, it's not matters. Anyway, I love both dishes. Cha-Jiang noodle and the spaghetti are good, but today we're talking about whose favorite dish is Cha-Jiang noodle. It's kind of a noodle with minced pork, the Chinese people's favorite meat. Okay, today, and because we can get the ground pork so easily, so you don't need a really minced pork. But for my mother-in-law, for her, the best. So use a big piece of pork, and we cut very, very fine, with some lean and some pork, some fat. Okay, but now we use a ground pork. Okay, and then we stir fry with some sauce, and this sauce I call Peking sauce because the Peking people, they use so much, they love so much. So in Chinese we call Jiang. Jing is Peking, and Jiang is sauce, and it's actually is kind of a fermented soya bean sauce with wheat, and with some sugar, some spices. It's a very tasty, very good sauce to cook, and you stir fry it all together. And for this dish, the Cha-Jiang noodle, for us, is not only a dish. For the Northern Chinese people, for the Wang's family, it's a meal itself. Okay, we have noodle. You can use all kind of your favorite noodle, and you can have all kind of your favorite vegetable, shredded. Okay, and briefly approach with boiling water, and then with the stir-fry pork with the Peking sauce, you'll have wonderful, wonderful dish and meal. And so easy, I will cook later on in the kitchen. But before we go to the kitchen, one thing I would like to say, this sauce is from Taiwan. It's sometimes very, very hard to get in Chinatown because most of the people here is from Hong Kong. So the product they carry in Chinatown is mostly is from mainland China or from Hong Kong or from South Asia. So this little jar of sauce is sometimes very hard to get, but you can find it somehow. Okay, if you cannot find it, okay, now I have a very nice substitute too, and this is bean sauce. It's saltier than the sweet bean sauce, and the things when you cook, you put a little bit soya sauce, dark soya sauce, make the color dark, and put a little bit sugar to sweeten it out. Okay, try it at home. It's my secret. Okay, now we are making Cha-Jiang noodle. I'm glad today I can use a frying pan to do it. Still, we need a hot pan and some oil, okay? And actually, it's a fair amount of oil, about 1 cup. And still heat up the oil a little bit. And then we fry in the pork first. So we fry in the pork until almost all the pieces are separate, roughly, and then turns color. This dish is so easy to make. And for some reason, if you cannot have pork and use a ground chicken, especially sometimes you grind the chicken with a little skin on, will make it very, very tasty. And ground beef is good, but not as good as ground pork and then ground chicken. Okay, and then now you see almost all the pork is turning colors. So now we put about 2 cans. Put everything in. And Cha-Jiang noodle, Cha in Chinese means fry. Jiang is sauce. So Cha-Jiang noodle, actually, now I'm doing now. Cha-Jiang, frying the sauce. Okay, and then put another can. You see, obviously it's not enough, right? And then frying the sauce and then with the meat until you see almost every piece of meat is coating the jiang, the sauce. Y-Liang, I think we need a little bit more. My flavor always on a little bit heavy side. If you think 2 cans is all right, it's enough. But I prefer a little bit more, maybe 2.5 for 1 pound of pork. Okay, now you see almost all the pieces of meat already coated with the sauce. And then we put a little bit green onions. 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, whatever you prefer, okay? Stir fry for a while. Now we add in first time water. About 3/4 of water we have to put it in. But we don't put all the water at one time, okay? Now you see shining, so we put a little bit of water. And then the sauce now, since it's not shining as oily like before, right? So we cook. The trick of a Cha-Jiang noodle is Cha-Jiang, frying the sauce. If we don't add in water, we keep frying it, the jiang, the sauce, will become too solid, too overcooked. So we have to put in a little water, soften a little bit, and now I'm still doing Cha-Jiang. I'm still doing the frying sauce, the frying Peking sauce, but I need a little bit water to do it. So I think now you need a little bit patience, and just stand by your wok and try to listen some music is better, okay? And sometimes you feel fun, the temperature is too high, you turn about medium height. Just let it keep frying the sauce, okay? And I don't think today we really have the time, okay? I know TV time is very precious. So today I will hurry up a little bit process, okay? Just presume now it's the first time the water all evaporate, okay? So we adding the second time the water. Usually need a little bit longer, okay? Each time about 3 to 5 minutes. We don't have today, okay? So you see, now it's become a kind of less shining, less oily again, okay? So we keep doing frying the jiang, cha-jiang. Okay, my mother-in-law said, now you have to taste a little bit. See if the cha-jiang is right among the salty flavor. I think it's salty enough, but she said cha-jiang suppose a little bit saltier because we will eat cha-jiang noodle with the plain steamed noodles, okay? So if you think you need a little bit salt, okay? You put a little bit salt, maybe half teaspoon. Maybe you think it's salty enough, nothing, okay? Half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon according your own taste. Okay, so now the second time is done, and at third time, I put in the oil. Sorry, the water. So we're still doing this, right? Cha-jiang, frying the sauce. And then now you see the sauce is getting thickened, it's getting there. So another about 3-5 minutes, okay? Yeah. 你的面是热的冷的，哇哦！ It's there.不管它，就拿出来了。Okay, why now we still frying the cha-jiang? And please look at here. You can shred all kind of vegetable you like, okay? And then the vegetable, I just very briefly blanch with the boiling water. And then all the vegetable here will go with the noodle. And as a true northern Chinese people, you can chew on some piece of whole garlic. Okay, if I prefer, I will try to cook another 2-3 minutes and just let the cha-jiang, the sauce frying a little bit longer. But today I really do have no time, so just presume this is done. But it's already tastes very, very good. It's not as perfect, but it's almost there. Okay, Craig, you can take. When the real cha-jiang is done, the oil will surface. And then this oil is very, very tasty. And make the noodle, it's really, really wonderful, okay?